Recorded Books and One-Click Digital present Warlock Holmes, A Study in Brimstone by G.S. Denning. Narrated by Robert Garson.
A Study in Brimstone. Part 1. From the Journal of Dr. John Watson. Chapter 1. The dominion of man is drawing to a close. The age of demons is upon us. This, I recognize, is largely my fault, and let me take just a moment to apologize for my part in it. I am very sorry I doomed the world. Really, just absolutely, horribly sorry. And yes, I do realize my apology fails to come up to the occasion. I'm not accustomed to expressing regrets of this magnitude. In fact, this being the first time the world has been doomed, I can safely say that no man has ever had to craft such an apology. So let's all agree to give me a break, shall we? It's not as if my words could save any of us in any case. No, I'm afraid the only useful commission remaining to me is to chronicle the history of our fall. If this book survives to be read, if any survive to read it, I hope this volume will make clear that Warlock Holmes, though powerful almost beyond description, was merely a dupe. That Moriarty, whose name is unknown to the species he betrayed, was our true nemesis and architect of our destruction. That I am, well, not so much of an idiot as might be supposed. How is it, some might wonder, that a London doctor chose to share his lodgings with a sorcerer? Is this the same John Watson who once demanded a new room at medical school just because Splitty Winslow kept that damned yappy dog? Yes? Then why did he fail to move out of 221B when he noticed the walls were bleeding? In what way is a howling, demon-filled void preferable to a schnauzer? These are fair criticisms, but there were extenuating circumstances. Believe me, if fortune had not contrived to doom me to the company of Warlock Holmes, I would not have endured it. You see, I do not enter into this story as a healthy, well-moneyed London gentleman. I enter it as a 92-pound, typhoid-wasted wreck, secretly rifling his wallet in a cheap pub. I was sure I had another shilling. I could not have miscounted. I had not spent every night of the last month agonizing over the ever-dwindling pile of coins, just to lose count. Where was that damned shilling? Had I put it in my waistcoat pocket? I had! There, I found it. I gave thanks for small mercies, withdrew the coin, and snuck it into the leather sheath our waiter had brought with our bill. It was my last shilling. I had only 3 coins left to my name: 2pence, 6pence, 9pence. Starvation could not be far off. On the one hand, it was folly to be paying for a meal out for Stamford and myself. I hardly even liked the man. And if it were not for a chance encounter on the street and the burdens of London gentility, I would not have made the offer. On the other hand, why not? My choice as I saw it was this. If I did not purchase lunch, I would starve to death in a London gutter in 2 weeks' time. If I did purchase lunch, I would starve to death in only 1 week's time. But just before I succumbed, I could turn to the next beggar over and tell him with my dying breath, "If you ever find yourself at the Holborn, don't bother with the beef consommé. It's somewhat overrated." Without taking my eyes off of Stamford, without respite in my continual, oh yes, quiting, agreeing and nodding, I slid the sheath to the edge of the table, hoping our waiter would claim it the next time he passed, and that Stamford would
Sample complete. Ready to continue?